Hi there, Aries-TAURUS. Welcome to your reading. So I know we're already a little bit into March, but today we're going to look into your month of March and what you need to know. We're going to look into career and love. But before we get there, we are going to take a look at the overall energy of your month and what you need to know right now. So let's see. Oh my God. This is looking quite good because we have financial health, commitment. We also have courage. And then bottom of the deck, we have this love. So this is so beautiful, especially with well-being and fertility. This is giving me big Empress vibes. So I feel like your self-love is going to be like really high vibe and really like, I don't know, you're just going to be thriving. And I feel like I'm hearing you're going to be proud of yourself. Especially perhaps with financial matters, career matters. Maybe you're like accomplishing a goal or reaching like some sort of goal, even if it is like personal. Because with this piece, maybe it is about like you wanted to overcome a certain situation and you wanted to bring in this piece. And maybe this month you're having that piece and it's like, okay, I'm really proud of myself that I got to overcome this and I got to get into this place where I am right now. So I do feel like things are looking pretty good in both areas of your life, career and love. And then I also get this energy of like your self-love is also going to be very good. Some of these changes that are happening, it could require you to step a little bit out of your comfort zone. And I get this feeling of like putting yourself out there. How do I phrase this? It's like showing more of yourself. So it could be, for example, in career, you may have to share your work, you may have to share your voice and speak out, speak your ideas into existence, share what you have been working on, that kind of stuff. And when it comes to love, I get this feeling of like you may need to be a bit vulnerable and open up to this person about what you want and how you want to move things forward. And I feel like that is going to be very powerful and very significant to you. So let's see here. I definitely feel like I get this feeling of like your cusp also being very balanced because like it's almost like you have Taurus here and then you have Aries here, and then the commitment is like the commitment of both parties, you know, of both your cusp sides. So I feel like you're finding a really good balance in that. And maybe I'm even getting this feeling of like your routines, whatever you're doing right now, I feel like they're really good. So it's like don't stop, because I definitely feel like they're really on a very nice path. So let's see here. What do we have in terms of career? All right. So we have divination over here. We also have shine from within and life energy. So I really feel like you're going to be feeling quite motivated, quite energized, and like ready to accomplish the world, ready to, rule the world and just get into every single goal that you have. And I get this feeling of like, especially with the divination, it's like you're seeing really clearly where you want to go. You're seeing really clearly like what is the next step to take, what is aligned with you and what is not, and what are the adjustments that need to happen. And I feel like you're already having those adjustments, so that's really good. And I also feel like there is some level here of, we were talking about like overcoming something and finding that peace. It could also be career-wise, where you may have been feeling the need to, I don't know, maybe there was something that, I feel like it was internal. Maybe it was also like a disappointment in career, but I feel like it may have been internal where it's like, I'm not worthy of money, or I'm not talented, I'm not this, I'm not that. And I really see that changing here. I really see you, I don't know, like getting better and better at being proud of yourself. I wouldn't be surprised if when we roll these self-care dice, if the be proud would be one of your self-care things, because I really get this feeling of like a lot of pride in yourself. And I feel like it is because you really are overcoming challenges and reaching some pretty like solid goals. So we have this 10 of Wands, which kind of wants to come out in the reverse. And this is all about like burdens and feeling like you're maybe even overworking, but feeling like you're burnt out and with no motivation or energy to do whatever. And maybe even a little bit of lack of hope and lack of inspiration, perhaps, like lack of possibilities. It's like, even if I do this, I know that I'm not going to get it. And I feel like that is changing now, especially with the 2 of Wands coming with it, as well as like you're moving away from this energy and you're really opening up to new possibilities and to new beginnings. Maybe there could even be some external inspiration with the 3 of Pentacles. So there could be not necessarily a partnership, but I feel like you're working a lot better with your talents, and maybe also relying on other people or your guides, you know, to show you signs, but also relying on other people to help you see like where you're good at and where you're doing good. I feel like you're finally accepting praise. That is another thing. I feel like before, people would compliment you on your work, and I feel like a part of you was always kind of, you know, very humble and very like, oh, thank you, but like, stop, no, like that is not me, like, sure, but and I feel like now you're just like, you know what, yes I am. Yes, I am talented. Yes, I did a good job. You know, I feel like that whole energy is shifting, possibly more towards the end of the month, around like the change to Aries season. I feel like that is going to have a really beautiful impact on you. But we have the Five of Swords and the Tower. So this could be kind of specific, but I feel like for some of you, part of the anxieties and things not working out and you not feeling good about yourself could be about your work environment, whether that is people, and I do feel like for most of you it could be, but people in terms of like coworkers. I get especially coworkers, maybe a little bit of a gossip vibe, but it could also be about like the work that you do, you know. It could be about, I don't know, like the work that you do. It's not that it's not aligned with you, but maybe something needs to change, and maybe you need to do more things around that field, around that work that light you up, you know, do more things that you really want to do, you know. And I feel like before, maybe you were kind of picking up on other people's slack even, you know, and doing things that they weren't doing, or if you're self-employed, maybe you were focusing too much on like little annoying things that I don't think that they were really, it's not that they weren't necessary, but I don't think that they were worth all of that attention and detail, you know. And I feel like now it's important that you focus into more big, important things that truly do align with you. And I do see that happening here with the Tower. I really feel like everything is changing. And with this Ace of Pentacles here, there are new opportunities coming forward. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if this would come forward as like some sort of collaboration with someone that actually is aligned with you and actually makes you feel good. But I do get this feeling of like all of a sudden, especially with this Mars energy, that Aries time, all of a sudden you feel so good and you feel so energized and you feel so excited. And I feel like that is going to make you feel really, really powerful. The Empress was also there, bottom of the deck. So there's that confirmation of you like feeling good about yourself. And with this Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords, that is also about your own internal conflict. So it's what we're talking about, of you not seeing yourself as that Empress, of you not seeing yourself as talented. And with the Tower, it's like, boom. It's like one day you just wake up and you're like, yo, I'm the baddest. Like, I'm so good. I'm so awesome. And I feel like you're just like imbued with, imbued, is that a word? I don't know. But it's like you're just filled with so much love for yourself that it's crazy. And again, routines. If you have been doing some sort of affirmation practice or subliminals, meditation, anything that pampers you and makes you feel good about yourself, I feel like that is definitely something that is working here. Okay, so let's take a look here at your love portion. Ooh. And see what we have for you. All right, so we do have Veristone, which is really nice. To be honest, we do have here this new love, and if it is a case of like a completely new, different person, it could be from your career. So that's the thing of like, I wouldn't be surprised if there is someone coming in here with an offer, and maybe that will lead you to this new person. You could also be like committing to, with this commitment, you could also be committing to a different career path, or like, for example, you could be committing to a side hustle, something that you really wanted to do, but you were kind of slacking a little bit and procrastinating. And I feel like now you're committing to it 100%. But I get this feeling of like, you may meet someone new that is going to lead to this commitment. And it could be, you could meet them through career. All right. Oh, we even have the 10 of Cups. Oh my God, 2 of Cups. Like, I'm really excited to see what shows up in your love life from the tarot, because it is appearing that like you're following the right path. So please do not give up. But we have keep an open mind, forgiving and learning, and healing family issues. So I really feel like, I really get this feeling of, we were talking about that grieving and finding that inner peace. I really feel like you are letting go of someone here, or at least you're letting go of the energy of the past and the things that were said to you, or the limiting beliefs that were created from those past energies and past relationships. And I really feel like you're connecting with a different type of person, within yourself. I really feel like you're just like doing a whole 180 within you. And I feel like everyone around you is going to be like, wait, what? Who is ARIES-TAURUS? What is happening here? And I feel like you're going to catch a lot of people's eyes. I do see one specific here. To be honest, you could already have a crush on that. I'm kind of feeling that. You could already have a crush on that person, but it could definitely be someone completely new from your workplace, okay? So take that if it resonates. If you're already kind of talking to someone, I wouldn't be surprised if, this new love energy is talking about like leveling up the relationship, getting into a new chapter in that relationship. And especially if you have that crush, like maybe you have a crush on someone, but you're just friends. It's like you could be leaving the friend zone. But I also feel like if you're already in a relationship and you have been having some sort of issue here and some conflict, I do feel like that is, you're moving away from it and you're really getting into a very nice balanced place. So we have the Three of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. All right. And we have the King of Wands here, bottom of the deck, showing up. I feel like that is the new person here. But we have Five of Cups, which kind of wanted to come out in the reverse. We have the Four of Wands and the Four of Swords. So I do feel like there's definitely here some sort of pain from the past that I feel like you have been dealing. And I feel like now you're finding that balance. And I feel like your way to deal with that, I don't think you were avoiding your feelings. On the contrary, I actually feel like you were quite feeling it and quite in tune with yourself. But I just feel like you were like not really focusing on a relationship and getting into a relationship. I don't think that was necessarily something you wanted. And now I feel like you were really focused on your career and making something solid out of it, making something serious and I don't know, stable, By the way, we have Taurus energy, but I feel like it's you. And we have this King of Wands, Aries again. So you could like around the 21st, something like that, like the spring equinox. I feel like you could be like, there's a big shift. I really feel like spring is going to do you very good. But this is fire signs. We have Aries. We also have here Sag. And with that courage, that gives me Leo energy. So you could be dealing with a fire sign moving forward. And I really feel like that fire sign is going to lead to this Four of Wands, to this commitment. And if you're already in a relationship, then it's like your commitment is deepening. If you already have someone on your eye, then I definitely feel like you're moving out of the friend zone and really moving things forward in a beautiful way. And if there have been any conflicts within a relationship, not within this ex relationship, nothing like that. It's like you're in a committed relationship, but you have been having some arguments or something, that is being healed. And I really feel like you're kind of bringing that bond a lot closer, I also feel like there could be a lot of spicy things going on. So your sex life could also be, having a little positive turn, let's say. And look at that. We have the Queen of Pentacles showing up, like Queen and King, perfect match. But I really feel like you're with this Five of Cups and it wanting to come out in the reverse. You're really like moving away from this past pain, from this past person. And I feel like it's beautiful. I even feel like you may only realize that you have truly moved on when this person comes in. Or when you actually have the talk around like, hey, maybe we should be more than friends. I feel like that's when you kind of have this realization of, oh, wait, like, I don't even feel this anymore. I thought that I was still attached to this past pain, but I'm not. And I really feel like it's going to be a positive surprise for you. So let's pull here some advice before we finish up with some self-care dice. Yeah, we love this. So we have yes, just say yes for sure. And we also have this, come here. We have this, the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. And it's definitely that thing of like this hurt here, this heartache, the breakup, it was happening for you. And I feel like just like you're going to realize, oh wait, maybe I'm not attached to this pain anymore. I feel like you're also going to understand why this couldn't work. You know, it's like, I feel like you thought that this was your person, or you thought that this was really going to go far. And all of a sudden this new person shows up and it's like, no, wait, that is the person that I was waiting for all of this time, you know? And it's like, everything is going to click for you. Everything is going to make sense. We also have mirror, who or what is triggering you, and why is it triggering you? Because especially when it comes to career in this like work environment, and maybe even like picking up on other people's slack and everything, why are you doing that? And also, maybe there is some like low vibrational energy here around your workplace because you're doing that, you know, and people are taking advantage of you, and maybe you don't feel appreciated. And I feel like that's something that you need to look into. Why are you doing those things? Do these people actually align with you? Do you want to spend more time with them? Do you want to be in their energy? How can you shift away from that if you don't? You know, I feel like it's time for you to make some pretty big, important changes that may require courage, but I feel like it is important for you to make some changes around the people that you connect with. All right. And then we have leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Just take the leap of faith and have fun. Okay. In both situations. Because again, I do feel like there's an opportunity here coming forward. Maybe more around April. But I feel like you're feeling a lot more energized. That is for sure around the month of March. But maybe more around April. That is when that actual solid offer is made, you know. But take the leap of faith also when it comes to love and, you know, getting into this commitment. Or, you know, just if this is someone new, like just allowing yourself to get to know this person. But yeah, so let's see here. What do we have? We have cook, move, be creative, and plan and organize. So with this plan and organize, we were talking about like a side hustle, or just something that really lights you up, or even that thing of like managing your time and your efforts a little bit better. It's like, don't focus so much on the little annoying things. Try to create a schedule that has a little bit of both, you know, but it has a lot more of the big, important, exciting things, okay? And a lot of it could be related with creativity, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like with this, be creative, it's also about like, be fiery, you know, be spontaneous, be maybe even a little bit impulsive, and try new things. I even get with this cook, is like, and that thing of like the sexual life, maybe try a little bit more spicy food, or I don't know, aphrodisiac food, something like that, like something to spice up your senses. And with this move, I get this feeling, I do get the feeling of like exercise, not necessarily just like, oh, go for a walk. I do get the feeling of like exercise, get yourself in a place of pushing your body, not in the sense of pushing it too hard, but like making sure that your body wakes up, you know, because that is also going to wake up your energy. So really exciting, Aries-Taurus. I really love this for you. Let me know how it resonated down below in the comments. And if it did resonate and you'd like to see more, don't forget to smash like button for me and to subscribe. That is the easiest way for you to support me. But if you want to support me any further, we can look into any of this deeper into a private reading. And that link is going to be down below, as well as my Patreon if you want self-care content and twin flame readings. And you can also check out my pick a cards at the Bird's Nest Tarot. Don't forget also to check out your individual signs, okay? Because that may seem very important, okay? That's it. So I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.